Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Ron with Tech Refresh, and I wanted to do a quick little video of the dbrand skin that I ordered for my Essential phone. I'm going to be going over some reasons why I wanted to get a dbrand skin in the first place, go over the installation process a little bit, and give you some initial impressions. But before getting started, we're a pretty new channel, so if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you enjoy our content and find it helpful, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get a dbrand skin or just like some type of skin was mostly because, as I mentioned in my other video with my initial impressions, this phone is like super slippery. I've already dropped this a few times, and it holds up pretty well. Like the ceramic back, there's no scratches or anything, or there's no like indication that the phone's ever been dropped. But the way I actually dropped this was I just left it like close to the edge of my couch, and it's so slippery that it just kind of slipped off of the couch and onto the floor. So hopefully the dbrand skin will give it a little bit more grippy texture, or just some type of non-slippery texture in general, but I guess we'll find out in a second. So as far as the installation goes, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. So we just basically have to remove part of the backside and then, reattach the top half and then align the sticky side of the dbrand skin to the top of the phone. So after that's done, we basically apply a little bit of pressure and we apply the rest of the dbrand skin to the rest of the phone. And we just kind of iron out the edges a little bit with a cloth. So that's basically how it looks. I feel like I did a pretty good job of aligning it with, the camera bump and the fingerprint sensor. So it's pretty flush. It feels really good. To be honest, I kind of miss it being so shiny and like reflective in terms of like the backside of the phone, but from like a functional standpoint, I kind of like this better because I can actually grip it. It feels really good. It doesn't really, it's definitely not as slippery, but it's not super grippy either. But I think, for me, it's an improvement because I definitely had issues with it slipping out of my hand. But the edges fit nice. It definitely looks like it's part of the phone. Like, it doesn't look like a weird sticker that, you just kind of put on the phone or anything. So it's pretty flush and pretty clean. Just by the feel, like for me, I already like it. And one of the things that really bugged me was when setting this phone down on its backside, like on a hard surface. Even though the ceramic backside is, pretty much scratch proof, it still sounds like it's glass when you're putting it down on a hard surface. I didn't really like that. So, putting this down on a hard surface, it feels like it's a little bit more muted, like the backside's a little bit more protected. I won't really have a problem putting this down on a hard surface anymore. So that's about it for my initial impressions. Overall, I do like this skin on the phone. It feels good and it does what I want it to do, which is making the phone, a lot less slippery while still maintaining the overall design language of the phone. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And that's it. Thanks again for watching. See ya.